And then there is another one.
Yeah. Yo, what's good? How y'all doing? Hopefully everybody's having a good week, starting off their week, ending their week on the right note. Shout out to me last week getting my goal done. You know, got my 4 videos up. This week, shooting for another 4. Had a good relaxing weekend. Got away with the fam and the kids. Had a nice, went to a couple amusement parks and stuff like that. Just got able to kick back before we kick back into full gear once, September's here. Anyway, that being said, y'all can hit the like button if y'all enjoying the content. If y'all not enjoying it, still hit the like button. Hit the sub up button. You feel me? Leave a comment if you got something to say. No more I got to say. So I want to talk about these fires in Hawaii. Supposedly they were wildfires. A lot of people missing as of the recording of this video. The list of missing people is decreasing, but it's still a good ways to go as of right now. And prayers for everybody involved, all the families involved. If you can do something, donate, please do. I'm not gonna tell you who to donate to, what organizations and stuff like that, But from what I'm hearing, it's just real messed up out there. I don't know if y'all can really see in the picture, but this is Hawaii right here. I don't know if y'all could even see my mouse. No, but that's Hawaii right there in the news clip, and it looks crazy. It looks like something other than a wildfire happened. I mean, I've seen wreckage of wildfires, and this, in my opinion, looks a little bit different, and I'll get into it in the video. So, yeah, let's get into it.
Relief is turning to anger for those on the island of Maui who survived last week's fast-moving inferno. The number confirmed dead now at 93, making it the deadliest U.S. wildfire in more than a century. Hundreds more are still unaccounted for. ABC's Melissa Dunn is there with the latest.
Cadaver-sniffing dogs searching the rubble in the historic town of Lahaina today as crews look for victims or any survivors of the fierce wildfires that struck on Tuesday.
And shout out to all the crews and volunteers and everybody going there to help in the efforts right now, because they need it right now, for real.
Workers also on the ground with Hawaii Governor Josh Green on Saturday, getting a close look at what is left. Not much.
Patience, prayers, and perseverance. That's what we need. We need that from everyone.
Residents capturing this video as they evacuated, the flames glowing, wind blowing. Annalise Cochran ran to the ocean to survive, spending more than 7 hours in the water.
And while
yeah, a lot of people I saw jumping. Well, I saw footage of people actually in the water, and like I said, it just seems a little bit off. But we'll finish the news clip before I get to all that.
Fire was happening and the cars were exploding. We would duck into the water and we would put our mouths as close to the surface as we could so that we could breathe. They will not let us get through.
On Saturday, officials opened one route into West Maui for residents who must show proof of residence, but we saw many people turned away.
We've been waiting here since 11 a.m. On Wednesday morning. Yeah, I don't think they're handling this well at all.
The state attorney general has announced a comprehensive review of Maui's evacuation policies, including systems for notifying residents to get out during emergencies. Notifications many here say they never received.
That's wild. To think that in 2023, when we have Amber Alerts, I don't know about y'all, but I get Amber Alert messages. I get messages of if the highway shut down and stuff like that. If there like not too long ago there was a shooting going on the highway, and there were, I'm not gonna say a mass text message, but if you were subscribed to some of these these news apps, you were getting updates on it. So there was some sort of communication. From what I'm seeing and hearing and reading in some of these reports, there was no government alert sent out, or a destination for triage or something. There was no type of plan in place, and I've seen wreckage from wildfires, and in my opinion, this just feels a little bit different, but before I get into my conspiracy theories.
There were multiple fires at the same time, and the circumstance was greatly complicated also by the heat and the speed with which the fire spread, destroying a great deal of infrastructure. Over time, we'll be able to figure out if we could have better protected people.
Amid the grief, the community coming together to help one another. Families going through donations, sorting through supplies for those who lost everything. Melissa.
And shout out to everybody that's, sending in their donations. And like I said, if you have the ability to, do what you got to do. Here's the AP press. Hawaii governor warns that scores more people could be found dead following the wildfires in Maui. So from what I'm seeing, it was in a lot of affluent areas where where these fires took place. It's in this historic town. So there were families that owned some of these properties for generations going back that wanted to be purchased by other people. Who those people were, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much the price was on some of these properties, but I'm sure that they were up there. They were, Maui is one of the bigger islands in Hawaii. So those are going to be some of your more upscale areas, It consumed most of the historic town of, hopefully I'm saying this correctly, Lahaina. Already the deadliest in the U.S. In more than a century, with a death toll of at least 96. And this is as of 7/13 today, August 14th. The cause is still under investigation. They're saying it's a wildfire. Now, they're saying that they will find 10 to 20 people per day probably until they finish, and it's probably going to take 10 days. So 10 to 20 people for 10 days, that's 100 to 200 people, But I believe, right? Let me not have y'all clowning me. All right. As cell phone service has slowly been restored, the number of people missing dropped to about 1,300 from over 2,000. So that's definitely good news, and hopefully over the next coming days and weeks, that number continues to go down. Okay, I got a couple clips real quick. I'm guessing that this guy is a citizen on the island of Hawaii. So let's just hear what he got to say real quick.
I'm going to hit you guys with the reality. So I'm getting a lot of messages. A lot of people are telling me, like, you're doing so much, you're doing so much. You see, everything that I'm doing, it is not enough. We need to open the fucking roads. And if anybody is going into Lahaina, if anyone can get through Lahaina, bring your fucking car full of supplies. Everything you could possibly bring. Don't go to Lahaina if you're empty-handed. There's so many people out here that need help. We came with 5 trucks, loaded, decked out, and that is not enough. That's like enough for one neighborhood. There are thousands of people out here. We need medicine. We need pillows, blankets, food, drinks, as much water as we can. There's so many people out here that need help.
My heart goes out to them, especially when you think about right now in America. We're sending billions over to Ukraine right now, and I'm seeing footage all over the place of, them partying and having a good time. Here, let me pull it up. Ukraine party. Let's see if I can pull it. Let's see if they'll actually. Yeah. Hold up. See, it's not a hard search. Ukraine party. Like they're supposed to be in the middle of a war and in the middle of a war-torn and decimated nation right now, And I'm seeing nonstop. Look, there's footage out there. All you got to do is look. All you got to do is do a quick search. You know? But we have American citizens right now in Hawaii that it happened on Tuesday. So it's almost a week later, like, you know. All right, so this is some of the footage of the actual island. And it's crazy. Look at these cars. Look at them. No tires on them. No windshields on them. Where's all the windshields? All of them. All of them. Back and front. And it's not like if there's a little bit of like right here. Like there should be a little bit of stuff on the edges here. It's like if they popped right out. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe I'm looking a little bit too hard. Then I'm also looking at these trees. If it's a fire, why are there still trees? If it's a fire, why are there still leaves on this tree over here? Okay, y'all can't see my mouse. Okay. Why is there still leaves over here and over here? Why aren't these trees gone? These trees gone. These trees gone. It's just, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. See some more. I got a couple more. This is more footage. These are all the houses or where the houses were. Again, we still have a lot of trees from a wildfire. When I see California after wildfires, I see flattened like this. Like this. I don't see all these trees just hanging around. I mean, correct me, I could be wrong. This is crazy. And supposedly, like I said, these are like, well, where I was talking about earlier, there's like prime real estate in some of these areas, you know? So it just makes you think about it. Okay, this probably looked like this before. If it didn't, then that was really bad. This is really bad then. Because this looks like if it was sand and dirt. Road right there, so I don't know. Still got some green over here. Still got a green tree right here. All right, I'm almost done, y'all. This is my last clip. If you stuck around this far, I appreciate it. But this guy has a couple big things to that he's going to touch on. Now, I don't know the guy. This could be real. This could be fake. But it's just something to think about. He posted. He's a TikToker from Hawaii.
I've been in the industry of people losing their homes due to fire, flood, monster emergency services. But I need you guys to hear me out. You don't see what's going on. I feel something is bigger. I've been on Maui the last 9 years, and I know the geographical location and how everything works. There was no fucking way that a hurricane missed Big Island, went to Maui, and didn't flood them, didn't give them, crazy, other things, but it caused fires. It caused. I'm
sorry about that, y'all.
In the industry.
But yeah, he's saying that they cause fires. I don't know. I don't know if I've heard in recent history about a hurricane causing fire. I mean, granted, light power lines could go down and stuff like that. So I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying I don't remember hearing about it. You know what I'm saying? Not saying it didn't happen.
What's going on? I feel something is bigger. I've been on Maui the last 9 years, and I know the geographical location and how everything works. There was no fucking way that a hurricane missed Big Island, went to Maui, and didn't flood them, didn't give them, crazy, other things, but it caused fires. It caused fires in not only on Maui, but it caused fires in the most precious parts of real estate in Maui. Lahaina Front Street is worth billions. The Hawaiians that have been holding out and the Kanaka have been holding out for years, not wanting to sell their property in Lahaina due to these big $1 million companies. It is not a coincidence.
That's what I said earlier about that being an affluent area. And based on how the attack, how it looks, I don't know. I don't put anything past anyone in 2023. Okay? A couple years ago, they told us to do something against our will, whether we wanted to or not, or else then we were bad people. Remember that. Okay? I don't put anything past anybody.
I don't believe how in the most precious parts of Maui, Kula, Lahaina, and Kihei, that the locals that are standing strong and do not want to give up Oprah Winfrey's fucking view up in Kula that the Hawaiians are holding out on, that the fire was going to, the Hawaiians and the Kanaka that was holding right there on Front Street. I've been
just something to think about. Just I don't know anything. But as you know, in closing, let me just say, thoughts and prayers are with the families and with the deceased. Also praying for a speedy and very positive rescue of anybody separated from their families or in harm's way. I also hope that, donations can be made to help out the people of Hawaii, because at the end of the day, that's still part of this great nation, and, they need help right now. And, I'm not going to tell anybody where and stuff like that. Do your own research if it's in your heart. But yeah, I just wanted to just kind of update on this story and kind of give my little 2 cents. That's not worth much, but this doesn't make sense to me. Hopefully, things come out in the coming days and weeks that can give a little bit of insight onto actually what took place. Because in my opinion, I just can't believe a wildfire, would do damage in this way. But what do I know? I'm just a guy on the internet talking shit. But with that being said, y'all take it easy. Y'all be cool. Y'all be safe. Y'all stay amazing. If you stuck around this far, please hit the like, sub button and leave a comment for me. Let me know what you thinking about it all. Yeah, really don't got too much back and forth to go on this as the reports go. So yeah, y'all be cool, stay amazing, stay hydrated, and I'm out.